Okay, Libras, the overall energy of this reading, the Two of Cups. That's soulmate energy, definitely. Lots of love. Friends, love, and soulmate. Let's find out why this card surrounds your whole reading. Up here in your highest energy, a little bit of confusion going on here. Confusion, a little bit of juggling thoughts, a little bit of, might even be anxiety involved. I think it has something to do with security and stability because the Pentacles that's what they're all about, and groundedness. The waves behind this Two of Pentacles are just bobbing. I mean, the ships are bobbing along. The ocean is rough. So yeah, it is confusion, definitely, and it's almost like you're juggling your thoughts. It's right next to the Six of Swords. So swords are thoughts. They're about truthful thoughts. So I think it has something to do with discovering the truth about something in your mind, okay? The Six of Swords is about moving forward into a better place in your life. That's right above the Two of Cups. You're not alone. It's not a fast-moving energy, yet it's not the slowest either. This boat is being pushed by a pole. So away from rocky waters, see the rocky waters in that Two of Pentacles? All those rocky waters are right here. You're moving right towards calm, a more calmer, peaceful place in your life. It's right next to Temperance. The Six of Swords is right next to Temperance. This is the card for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius may be heavy in your chart, in someone else's chart around this reading. But more importantly, this is your guardian angels and your spirit guides. I mean, they're working really hard to get you to be able to move away from this energy towards that peaceful place in your life, a much better place. So know that you're not alone and that you are surrounded by your guardian angels and spirit guides, and they are there to help you find your way. All right, that's awesome. So under the Two of Pentacles is the Three of Swords. There has been a broken heart. There's been something that's happened not too far past that you're still getting over. And this causes this confusion. So along with the confusion, because it's attached to that Two of Pentacles, is a broken heart. Tears. I feel tears here. It's right next to the Two of Cups, and I think this Two of Cups had something to do with it. This soulmate, this friend, who actually does love you, okay? You are going to be moving forward, but I think you're moving forward with your soulmate. I think this is a temporary situation. You might be in the middle of it now as I'm reading these cards. But let's read on. Let's see what April has in store, because I'm going to post this right before April. Actually, it's being posted today later. So, the Tower. See? Something happened here, and Temperance is right above the Tower card. They're trying to help you get balanced again. Temperance has 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land. Just like your highest energy started with. You're kind of bobbing these thoughts around. You know, they are pentacles. You feel very unstable in a relationship with a soulmate who loves you and you love them, and they are a best friend, but something happened here. Something happened. But you will be moving forward with them because it is attached to that Two of Cups. And see, this person is not alone on that boat. There might even be a child involved. So under the Three of Swords is the Queen of Swords. This is some kind of truth came out. This is your card, Libra. This is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but this is your reading. This is going to be your energy. So it looks like you sought the truth, you got the truth, and the truth hurt. And it has to do with your soulmate. It might have to do with a third party, with the Three of Swords being here, or a third person, or third energy. I cannot say for sure. I got to take out the second half of the reading. But whatever it was hurtful to you, the truth. And something to do with your soulmate. Right under this Two of Cups is the Five of Wands. The truth was very confusing. Okay, you start with confusion up here. The truth is confusing. It caused you anxiety and a lot of stress. So that's a big part of this Three of Swords. Matter of fact, each sword might be confusion, anxiety, and stress. So it's right under that Two of Cups. This is the truth. This is what it caused. This is what you asked for, and this is what you got. So, Tower moment because of some truth that comes out. And then under the Tower card, sometimes things happen in order to be able to move forward in a relationship or even on your own. I think you're still going to be with them, and I think you're going to move forward. I have the World card here. You actually might even take a trip with them. But I have the World card. This is a new life cycle. You might go on a trip someplace together. But the soulmate is still in the picture. A new cycle's coming in, and I think it's all because you asked for the truth. Something got out into the open here. It was hurtful for you, but it needed to be said. It needed to come out through conversation. But this new life cycle, because of this Tower moment, because of this stress and anxiety, in comes this new life cycle here. But it does include your soulmate. Your soulmate surrounds this whole reading. And they have a giant cup of love for you. So let's take out the second half of this reading for April for Libra's universe. Okay, we're started in your highest energy. The Ace of Pentacles. Now, it started with the Two of Pentacles. It feels like this is what the confusion's about. I think you wanted to take a step forward in the relationship, and maybe they didn't. Because this Ace of Pentacles is in your highest energy, on your highest energy line. It's next to Temperance. They're trying to get you to balance over something that was said. They may have said something like, I like things the way they are. I don't want to move forward. I don't ever see myself getting married or whatever. Whatever it was hurtful for you. It was a Tower moment, but what happened is because you spoke out, because you asked for the truth and you sought the truth, it looks like you're manifesting. It looks like you're manifesting the things that you want. And I think what you want is security and stability, a big cup of love. They do love you, okay? A fresh beginning, a new start, and the truth and clarity, which I think you got. I think this is the card, the Magician. See that symbol there? That is a symbol of intuition and knowing. So whether you knew it or not, by seeking this truth and clarity, you are actually manifesting what you want, even though you have to go through the pain. But look at right next to the Magician. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. I think that was what it was about. On the other side of the Magician is the Three of Cups. Reunion. They're coming back. The two of you are going to work this out. You're going to find a happy place in this relationship. The Three of Cups. Under the Ace of Pentacles, not only, are you going to get, there's some sort of compromise being made here. There's some sort of understanding. They are coming back. They're coming back with a giant cup of love. They have that. Like I said, they have a giant cup of love for you. They do want you to know how they feel about you. And you'll be able to tell them, and I think you may have already, but if not, you're going to exchange this huge cup of love by actually saying it and actually showing it. And this is huge. This is huge. It all comes out of this Tower moment. And it's all leading to, under the Magician, one of the things you're manifesting here, besides the commitment, besides the security and stability and the reunion, is the Hierophant. Because, see, the love was already there. That surrounds the whole reading. So I always look around the Magician, the cards that are attached to it. These are the things you're manifesting. So the Hierophant, this is the card for Taurus. Taurus might be strong in your chart or strong around this reading. This is about traditional values and traditional morals. This is about marriage in a traditional sense. And with that Ace of Pentacles on the other side of the Magician, I think this is where you're heading. It's like it's kind of a slower, not a really fast movement, but you are heading this way after your reunion here. This reunion comes after this walking away. It feels like this other person walked away from the commitment. They didn't want to commit. Now, whether it was physical or mental, they did not want to commit, but it feels like they have a change of heart because they return. They reunite with you. Under the Ace of Cups and next to the new life cycle, the World card is the Seven of Wands. Now, this is blocking. I think this is the other person's energy. They did not want to enter a new life cycle with you. They kind of liked it the way it was, but, and they also were kind of blocking, like handing out that giant cup of love that they do have for you. That surrounds the whole reading. So this was part of what happened here. So I think they felt like if they were to hand you that big cup of love, boom, bang, bam, in a new life cycle with you. And I think that's what they were kind of trying to avoid. It's just not happening. You're manifesting exactly what you wanted. When they come back, this is under the Hierophant here, is the Eight of Pentacles. When they come back, this happy reunion, and they offer you this love, they actually exclaim or proclaim their love for you. They want to work on it. And they want to work on security here in this relationship. And that's going to lead to something much more permanent here. Next to the Eight of Pentacles is the Seven of Pentacles. This has been a long time coming. It's not like, you just started going out with this person yesterday. And there might even be some space between the walking away and the reunion. Some time, waiting for things to come to fruition. This is time ticking, ticking, ticking. So I have I think that you were in this relationship for a while before things, you had to seek the truth about where this was headed. You didn't like what you heard. You had a tower moment. And this is like the time that went by waiting for things to come to fruition. And I think that there's been a separation for a while. Okay? Even a week can feel like a long time when there is a separation. But they're coming back. So wow, Libras. This is really a good reading. Sorry that you have to go through this. But you're manifesting. If it wasn't for getting the truth, you wouldn't manifest all this.